with purpose. He's got away. Messi receives it in a good position here. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's been shifted off it. And the keeper's got it again. Tar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zaire Emery. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Shevchenko. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a sweet ball, that. Pull it and pull it! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayern Munich go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. Zaire Emery. Oh, Shevchenko! He scores! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Bayern Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. He's having a hit. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big. Sticks it away. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And Shevchenko! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Shevchenko, looking for options for movement. That's a sharp pass. There's the hit! Greenish. And Robertson. Gently done. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gets a good foot in there. And he's managed. Speculative strike. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
So will they make it count again? And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and has a go. And he couldn't quite make it 6. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. 5 minutes to add. Safi Sali. Messi. Now it's Bullet. Bullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Bayern Munich, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bayern Munich cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Good effort from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more. He's having a hit! Keeper is right behind it.
Bayern Munich have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B. Vinicius Junior!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Looking to set free a runner. Belts one. And he's heaved it away. AC Milan could counter here. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Oh no, this does not look good.
And the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Hullet. Belletti. And he's there to clear it. Fires from distance.
Bayern Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Bayern Munich deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Bayern Munich come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez, some resolute defending there. That has been cut short. And he's gone looking for safety. He's gone forward. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still just a single goal between the sides. No, that's been intercepted. Van der Ven. They get a throw in. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost has a look and has a go. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bayern Munich were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Bayern Munich will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's managed to get rid. David Villa shifted upfield. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ljungberg. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bayern Munich, moments now away from seeing this one out. Foden fiddles it through. Tchouameni providing an outlet on that flank. And we're done. A statement win on a crucial day. And now major tests await. Your reflections? Bayern Munich take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It looked as... Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's gone for goal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Works it forward. Pull it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose touch, and the ball is... Torres! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favors the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Belletti. Pedri. And it's Xabi Alonso. Spread it left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared away. Now it's Shevchenko. Van de Ven. And no, that was never going to make it. Cross goes in there. Header! And he has kept it out somehow. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Musiala.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes in for the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van de Ven gets his pass away. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Shot. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Davis clears. Heads it! This time surely! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to get it away. Well played. That has knocked out the danger. Fires from distance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Musiala. Beckham, laid out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Xabi Alonso. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Sané. And Sané! He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question.
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich can look back at... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team.
Solomon! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Van der Ven. Onana. And Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Can he finish? He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me,
Solomon! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. James, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Salah. He's dribbled past his man here. And he's Bruno Fernandes!
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Isak.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rothwell.
That was lovely, that.
Bayern Munich are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Son Heung-min. Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Shapes to shoot! Rodon gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get it back? He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee's looking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aronson, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Great hit! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Rodon. Bayern Munich, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well played, well sorted out. Aronson is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Goes looking wide. Gets his pass away. Oh, good read.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice bit of trickery. Solomon. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mohamed Salah, he's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold.
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Zirkzee. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lovely. It's Salah! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Foden. Oh, good read.
He read that really well. And
one more try! It's there! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Foden. Haaland. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ball is over the line.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Foden. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And it's De Bruyne. Goes looking wide. There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne plays it short. And the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Son Heung-min. Here's Onana. Foden. Lewis. De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. And Adams. Foden. And Alexander-Arnold. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Isak.
A great feat, that.
Foden. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he get away here? And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Son Heung-min. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden, who's set up one goal so far. And Kovacic. Bernardo Silva, he shifted it to the flank. Guardiola. There's no flag. Bernardo Silva. There's the shot. Oh, it's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the ball's come loose here. Ake. Now Foden. Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely measured pass. Real chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
A case now of complete control. Foden. And here's Haaland. Big chance!
Bayern Munich are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bernardo Silva. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. And it's Salah, showing great feet there. He is just caressing the ball. And the finish! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is about as cool as they come. And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Son Heung-min. That's tidy.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Onana. And the counter is on. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Onana. And it's Salah.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Aim forwards.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kozia Dubry. Opts to play it back. Cleared away. Baker. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Onana. Van de Ven. Here's Onana. It's a throw-in. Baker. Van de Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foden, and here's Mohamed Salah. And he's in on goal, and he's onside. He's got the shot away, and it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Bayern Munich have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayern Munich leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bayern Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bayern Munich just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Son Heung-min. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Adams gets it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Son Heung-min. Baker. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Spread it left. Kozia Dubry. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. "75 minutes played. And Alexander-Arnold. Throw in. It's a mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
Son Heung-min really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Onana is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Cantwell. Baker. Very nicely done. Oh, super ball. Cantwell. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's a sharp pass. Has a shot! And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
lagi. Tahu, tulis lagi. Bagus. Mana ya?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's gone for goal. And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Nakata. Adams gets it clear. Belletti. Roberto Carlos does really well there. He is strong. And now they can clear their lines. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. He won't be happy with that one. And he's gone looking for safety. Tar. Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Lam. And that is out of play. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lam, Mbappe. Oh, there's the clearance. Here's Chouameni. Gets his pass away. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah. And he's quick to get it clear again. Adams clears. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Pedri. Looking for the runner. Bellingham. Rice. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Pizarro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri is there to clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shapes the shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Both sides, actually. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to clear it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gabriel getting this one clear. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the counter is on. And it's Lam.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. And he's managed to get free. Messi. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's on his way. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gave it a go, but off target.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Van der Vaart. And Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. No goals as yet. Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu. David Villa. Now that looks a decent ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Adams calmly anticipates. Fires from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Vinicius Junior. Darren Fletcher. Belts one. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And the counter is on. And it's skewed away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Taken back almost at once. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Now it's Shevchenko. Out to the right. He's gone for goal. Rodri. It's Van der Vaart. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Van der Vaart! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayern Munich may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cafu makes the interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bayern Munich come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Lam, aim forwards. David Villa. Oh, super. Van der Vaart! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, he's been caught. There's the hit! Goal! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Time for a change in personnel. Son Heung-min coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Bayern Munich have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Fletcher gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Can he get it through? Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they win it back again. Shapes to shoot. And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Oh, right place, right time.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's Alonso! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. That is a great pick out. Now it's Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bayern Munich cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams with the clearance.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bergkamp. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Hullet. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Van Basten, Bergkamp, fiddles it through. He's had a hit! That's really well cleared. And here's a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Tottenham with the corner. They're first. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bergkamp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. He's gone forward. Chouameni clears. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Son Heung, and a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chance here to counter. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde. Now it's Van Basten. Lahm gets it clear. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Belletti. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And a goal kick. Bayern Munich can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's had it nicked away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's gone loose. Can he put it away? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So a breakthrough already. And the finish! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's on his way. And he's there to clear it. Interesting ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That'll be a throw. Vinicius Junior.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cleared without complication. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the counter is on. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Adams is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's heaved it away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Fiddles it through. Now it's Foden. Plays it in low. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Bayern Munich head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Neymar. Adams spots it and intercepts. Lahm clears. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's been shifted off it. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, there's the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. Little pass back, couldn't squeeze it through. Foden works it forward, face to face, and the shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Can he finish? Goal! Bayern Munich! And he is just ripping it up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's really well manoeuvred. Works it forward. Abraham! Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Isak. White. Foden. No, that's been intercepted. That's the throw. Beckenbauer clears. Plays a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
White gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's well spotted. Fiddles it through. Oh, super find. Adams with the clearance. Quality ball. Van der Vaart! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's in a good position. And the finish! There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. White. He's tried one! Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Van der Vaart. Look at the space and the shot! Oh, that's another chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Isak. Rodri. Good spot. He's seen the run. Adams gets good distance on it. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Threads one in. Spread neatly. And he can clear it away. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Isak. He's looking to set free a runner. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Van der Vaart. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Darwin. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Maradona. And he was quick to react. Well, there's the clearance. Maradona. Oh, he's found him in space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zaire Emery. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And reclaimed it in a trace. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they've got their lead back.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Can he finish? No mistake. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've got
Shevchenko! He's got away with one there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Got a shot away. Oh, that's a waste. Looking for options for movement. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's in on goal. Van der Vaart! And with that, the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness.
बारह बजे से क्या क्या खेलने लग गए वीडियो लगा बेटा एक ही आ रहा था
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this anywhere, anytime. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Beckham deals with that comfortably. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a pretty loose pass. Chip through. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it again. He's found a way through. Isak. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And claimed it back swiftly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fires from distance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sweet ball, that. He's picked his way through. Abraham! Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. And smartly reclaimed. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Bayern Munich were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Looking for the runner. Abraham! And it's been given away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
Bayern Munich really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have...
Header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pull it. And they're quick to get it back. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's run loose here. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, they can break here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's certainly onside here. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Great work on the overlap. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Foden.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Over to the left. That's tidy. Pedri. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.